just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's taken in by Shakir. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. Got it into the hands of Mims. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Right to the air, it's Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Fields now on 2nd down. A throw left side taken in by Polk. 3rd and long. Harris, the man in motion. Here's Fields. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. First and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a first down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Mims sent in motion here. On second down, here's McCarthy. Now he takes off. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Putting the tight end in motion. On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's McCarthy. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Patriots will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Fields. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one on target, and Colts got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Fields now to throw on first down. He'll go right back to Polk. Again, it's complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 34. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now Fields. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Gerard Mayo's made the decision, and he'll send out the field goal team. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here's Mims. They'll go with the reverse. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He connects with Mims. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. His drive will start on the ground.
Number 38, the ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
And 3.
They'll stick with him again. He gets free, and he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He finds Bell. That's caught. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And you'll get this only to about the 10. Second down. It's Fields. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Pats are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions. And
he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Patriots. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Patriots move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
On first down, here's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a second down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A huge play just before the half. An even 40 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now for Fields. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. to the left side here. Caught by Baker. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Fields now on 2nd down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. And now it's 4th down.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Fields now. A throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Guards are hard to come by there. Work it down to the 37-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play action, here's Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Patriots first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
First down. Fields fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field. And finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On the return, here's Mims. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll run here with Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll run again.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. So, 3 quarters have come. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
2nd down and 3. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they are all over that on defense. Good search, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Taking off, and they are into the end zone for the first time today. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Las Vegas. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's to the right side. He's got Polk. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. A 1st down throw for Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 37-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. Gets that one complete to his tight end balance. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. Second and 7. To the air once more is McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain. Well, the quarterback didn't gain a whole lot there, Mike, but frankly, he didn't need a whole lot either. Nice job understanding the situation, when to pull it down, and he's able to pick up the 1st down on his own.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown.
Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Play action now for Fields. He gets that into the hands of Wilcox. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, A lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.